Hello and welcome. What is this about? It's about the fact that FileNet typically is not a standalone application, but a platform that is integrated with other applications to import and share documents and data. Often, this has to be synchronized, converted, and validated. Automating such mundane and error-prone processes gives you peace of mind. What are typical challenges coming with the integration of FileNet into your IT landscape? Of course, documents have to be imported, whether it's during migrating from an old system or periodic import of documents newly created, for example by third-party scan systems. Data has to be synchronized and validated, so you have to touch it in only one system. Recurring activities such as distributing reports or the monitoring of deadlines need to be automated to reduce efforts and errors. Typical use cases are the integration of FileNet with SAP or Salesforce. If a new client is created in SAP, this will result in the creation of a corresponding record in FileNet. Imports speak for themselves. However, often the documents need to be converted into a different format, and the metadata needs to be validated. Simple automation steps can be handled based on rules, without creating dedicated workflows in a workflow system. A good example is the creation of reports that show the documents due for deletion, a functionality that, for example, is provided in our CENIT retention solution. But how can you handle this in a simple and pragmatic way? The answer to this challenge is the CENIT Service Manager, which manages background services for FileNet P8 and Image Manager. The key functions are bidirectional integration of FileNet with third-party and custom-built applications, import, conversion, and validation of data and documents, for example during periodic imports or migrations. Synchronization and validation of data, for example indices in SAP or Salesforce. Flexible execution of processes, including splitting and joining of processes. Rule-based automation of periodic activities. CENIT Service Manager supports open standards, shipping more than 200 connectors for widely used applications and protocols. And the CENIT Service Manager supports enterprise integration patterns, allowing for content-based routing. Documents, including their properties, can be imported with index files, supporting CSV and IBM budget formats. After the import, the documents can be added to folders. When importing the documents from file systems, you can even import the folder structure. The documents in the file system will be replaced with links, saving storage space. If you're importing Word documents, you can use CENIT Service Manager in conjunction with Levigo JEDIS server to automatically convert the Word documents into PDF. The newly created PDF documents then will be checked in as new versions of the Word documents. In configurable searches, you can specify which Word documents shall be converted. Events in FileNet P8 can trigger automated notifications via email, for example to alert users that a new task is due. Messages are generated using templates. CENIT Service Manager can automate simple and complex processes, including splitting and joining of processes. The execution can be done in parallel and sequentially, both synchronous and asynchronous, to provide excellent performance. Thanks to the enterprise integration pattern support, Service Manager allows for content-based routing. Service Manager can also easily be integrated into service-oriented architectures, for example based on REST or SOAP. CENIT Service Manager also integrates with cloud services, for example to use AI services in the IBM cloud, link documents with customer records in Salesforce, archive documents from Jive, or create messages in Twitter or Facebook. CENIT Service Manager is based on open standards such as Apache Camel and Carafe. Predefined ECM connectors and services allow for a quick implementation, mainly with configuration instead of coding. CENIT Service Manager also provides features to simplify the daily operation in enterprise deployments. Powerful shell and web interfaces make administrators' life easy. SSH connections and encryption protect the documents and data processed by Service Manager. JMX monitoring support allows to easily include Service Manager into your enterprise monitoring in order to ensure uptime and service quality. The hot deployment of background services reduces downtime in case of upgrades. CENIT Service Manager provides significant advantages and value. It's enterprise ready. Scalability, performance, encryption support, as well as deployment and operation tools are ready for enterprise-wide usage. Its ease of implementation. The implementation is easy and fast thanks to predefined modules and connectors. Configuring instead of coding reduces efforts and errors. The code is transparent, which makes it easy to maintain, and the documentation of your implementation is created automatically. It empowers your business. Thanks to the easy integration of FileNet into your IT landscape, you can automate data entry and synchronization activities and grant more applications access to valuable documents stored in FileNet. CENIT Service Manager supports you in your digital transformation. And of course, cost reduction. The ease of implementation and the automation capabilities help reducing costs both in the lines of business and in IT. Application development and FileNet administration can provide better support for the business and make their own life easier. At the end of the day, CENIT Service Manager gives peace of mind. CENIT and selected partners offer quick start packages that allow to realize quick wins. These packages contain the software and the services to get you ready for production. So protect your peace of mind the smart way. Let us review your final deployment and your application ecosystem to determine the best approach for an exemplary implementation. Then we can estimate the costs for software and services. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you.